Welcome back, everybody, to Funky D Star TV. This topic now the continuation of the criminal Abba Kyari, where they tell us say he don't undergo marathon grillings to face criminal charges. He don't undergo marathon drillings to face criminal charges. Una the hear so. Now, then tell us say then catch Abba Kyari. Everybody they jubilate. Everybody they jubilate. Then catch Abba Kyari. How do you know? Say then catch Abba Kyari. Remember, see, even me when before Kidi, I follow do that video regarding Abba Kyari. See then catch him, in go carry drug, in do this, in do that, then catch some two guys inside the airport when they come begin do investigations, and investigation come point say Abba Kyari when still they hide because of the case when he didn't get with the FBI. And when in with hush puppy, the crime when they commit, say Abba Kyari they hide. But upon say in they hide, Abba Kyari still they deal on drugs. Abba Kyari still deal on high drugs called cocaine, narcotics, anything when you want call them. Alright, so but after I don't make the video, something can strike my head. I say no. This thing, when they tell all of us, see they don't catch Abba Kyari, they come make one video, try to prove say they catch Abba Kyari. I can't begin reason back. I can't begin crack my brain. I can't begin to think here and there about this particular man. The man don't do a lot of things, committed a lot of crimes. Okay? So, I can't say I will come out today again. Make I talk more about this guy. Make all of us put head together, crack our head. How the northern people don't manipulate Nigerian people. How much the northern people don't lie to Nigerian people. How much they don't do evil against every Nigerian person. The northern people. I'm not talking about individuals. The people, when Funky D they talk about now the politicians. Not be ordinary men when they just they suffer in the street. No. So, I can't begin think. I said, no. This kind of video and this kind of news said there is something fishy. Some matter they inside where they hide. There is something they try to do to manipulate, and that thing, brother. I can't begin think about American FBI. Can't begin think about the hush puppy. Can't begin think about how these same northern people, even the police inspector general, all of them are northern people. All of them are Fulani people. I can't begin. I say no. It be like say these people, they want to do something to deceive American FBI people and to deceive some gullible Nigerian people and to deceive all of us. So, I can't feel say this news now why your news, not be genuine news. They tell you say they catch Abba Kyari because they don't want Abba Kyari to be extradited to America. They don't want Abba Kyari to go jail in the United States of America. They don't want FBI to handle Abba Kyari the way they handle hush puppy. They just want to hide this guy when be Abba Kyari. Now there, my point lies on. They want to hide Abba Kyari. Even though say them parade Abba Kyari the way when they paraded in Nandekano, which they are not going to do. These people, they are northerners. They are very, very close friends, close partners. They eat together, dine and wine together, do everything together, lies together, concord together, do criminal activities together. Okay, even including the ones when they on top and the ones when they down, all of them are the same thing. They love their self. They are not like we when we Biafran people. They manipulate you. Do you know how many times when the AK man, the overall AK boss, don't contain Nigerian people say lie, they no go arrest Abba Kyari. Lie, they no go send Abba Kyari to America, making go meet Hush Puppy. So the whole thing about Abba Kyari, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? I say me I come out today, make I let the world know, say the thing na wayo, because there is no time when Abba Kyari go this jail. Then go tell you and I say Abba Kyari dey for jail, but the man go dey inside his own one of his mansion or somewhere, even 3-4 years. Then go hide the man no go come out. Betting go dey come out in the night. Only midnight he go dey come out. Daytime he no go ever come out, but midnight he go dey go out. They go his friends place, they go do wetin that they do. So the news concerning Abba Kyari, I am here to debunk the news. They not arrest no Abba Kyari. Everything what they tell us about Abba Kyari now why you? They don't want Abba Kyari to be extradited to America to face his probe against him, to face his criminal charges. That is why they come and say, oh, Abba Kyari carry cocaine, Abba Kyari carry this, then catch him here. Person where they don't tell us say in they hide because he don't want to make FBI catch her. Person when get that kind of crime, they see they tell you say now, in fact, now this period now when he get the crime with the Hush Puppy, now he come to commit this one again. How possible it is? How you feel say that kind of thing dey possible? Somebody when no say that they find them in America, he go to carry cocoa. So the issue regarding Abba Kyari is a big lie. They are playing games. It's a big game. You cannot confirm say then carry Abba Kyari. There is no how you will ever confirm it. Even though once again say then they parade Abba Kyari the way when they parade Nnamdi Kanu in the court. At the end of the day, they go still go hide the man. Because that is their goal. They don't want to send Abba Kyari down to America. So if you feel say Abba Kyari, say they really arrest him, my brother, that is not a true story. These people, the northern people, they know how they do their things. Make I give you an example. You know how many times the former army boss, when we talk Borata, tell all of us say then go defeat Boko Haram. Say they don't defeat Boko Haram. You know how many times when they don't tell us that? Every time, more than 20 times, different occasions. Borata, including the president, when I say na Buhari, many times they don't come tell Nigerian people say they don't defeat Boko Haram. Till today, when we did, even Boko Haram get a lot of branches. Boko Haram can't give birth to Ansaru. Boko Haram can't give birth to Hesmin. Boko Haram can't give birth to ISWAP. Boko Haram can't give birth to unknown gunmen. Boko Haram can't give birth to kidnappers. Boko Haram can't give birth to Al-Qaeda. All in Nigeria. But then they come, they tell you, see, they don't defeat Boko Haram. Then go defeat Boko Haram. They don't defeat Boko Haram. We go defeat them tomorrow. So, how in a heck you go believe this kind of people with this Abba Kyari thing? People when don't lie to you many times. People when be say truth not dey their mouth. Don't forget you are dealing with the Fulani people. The same people again, make us still give on another example. When tell everybody about zoning, when they champion zoning year to year, from decades, the North don't they champion this zoning. It favor them all the time. The North don't they champion the zoning. This 2023 now, when they come, what did they tell us? They tell us nothing like zoning. They not believe in zoning. there is no zoning in Nigerian constitution. They don't value zoning. If when they value zoning, may not bring on our own candidate, but Atiku Abubakar na their candidate. They don't swear everything. Tell all of us, say no, now southeast and the southwest, now the south, when they go zone the thing, go. Even before the 2019. After 2019. All these years, the same northern people, prominent northern people, including the man when I said Abba Kyari, all of them champion zoning. Atiku Abubakar champion zoning. Today, what are they telling you? They tell you, say nothing like zoning. Zoning not the inside constitution. So these people then they contradict themselves. When the thing won't favor them, then go begin refer you to the constitution. When the thing no say this thing no go favor us, so then go tell you say nothing like that in the constitution. Because you no go see the constitution with your eye. Where they write them. So now when he favor them, they go play down to constitution. When he not favor them, then go dash out the constitution. They nothing like constitution, no, they think nothing inside constitution. Just exactly the same thing when they tell us today regarding zoning. Then tell you say zoning not they inside constitution because they want their people to continue. And these same people don't vow to Nigerian people. See, they don't go ever cede this power to any southern person. They no go ever accept any southern person to sit down there in the presidency. Meaning, all these them Bola Tinubu, all these them Moses Okalo, all these them Osebanjo, all of them, they are just wasting their time. At the end of the day, Atiku Abubakar they go put it there. So now these kind of people, you won't believe on Abba Kyari. See, then they tell you the truth. Funky D not believe them. And I know say get some Nigerian people will not believe them on this story. Even though, once again, then they parade Abba Kyari up and down the whole street in Nigeria, everywhere, every nick and cranny. Don't believe these people. They are not to be trusted. Don't trust any Fulani man. They will deceive you to hell. So how do you want to believe these people when don't tell you all these kind of lies? And not tell you say good people not there among them when come from the north too. We are talking about the hardcore politicians from the north. Now they do all these things. They don't vow say Abba Kyari cannot go down like that. Somebody when they Abba Kyari get his street somewhere in Abuja there. Abba Kyari street. They call it DCP Abba Kyari Street with the signboard. In fact, you use and take picture. Use the signboard, take picture. That is the street signboard. So these people not be people when you go trust say what they tell you about Abba Kyari. Say now. Today now they tell you now say it don't go through marathon grilling. They say Abba Kyari don't go through marathon grillings. All now wayo right up. All now wayo right up. Then they hide Abba Kyari because they don't want to extradite the man to America. Because they knew if they carry this guy enter America, the man feed DJ for like 20 years. So that is why they try to hide the man from the FBI. So that FBI no go get hold of him. Then FBI go here say, oh, they don't arrest Abba Kyari. So there is no point FBI go take Konkari now because they say, oh, we they prosecute the man in Nigeria. That's all. So everything na game. All the whole thing na concocted stories. People won't tell you say zoning na southern part of Nigeria. When they suddenly they begin chant Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar. And even they begin tell you about 2019 election when not happened before. The Atiku Abubakar case still they court. They want to do the case. They won't continue to do the case. The case now they on Atiku Abubakar might win the case. Now the thing what they tell you. So nobody go fit shut Atiku Abubakar down in Nigeria not to contest. No, none. So when not come out, see una won't run for presidency. Una got to if una not buckle well, a northern man will still become Nigerian president. And that is the dead end of Bola Tinubu's political career. Once PDP take over, is the end. Even Okorocha them, then go send them to oblivion. Then go send all of them out of politics. Then go just go retirement. All of them. Once Atiku Abubakar enter. Now PDP now. So when they believe say Abba Kyari, say then arrest Abba Kyari. Nobody arrested Abba Kyari. All those things are stories that touch. Make I read a little bit, they conclude about how they tell us say Abba Kyari they them grill him. I don't know how they grill person. So Abba Kyari don't turn to grilling meat. Abba Kyari undergoes marathon grillings to face criminal charges. The suspended commander of the Police Intelligence Response Team, Abba Kyari, and other suspects are undergoing marathon grillings over alleged drug trafficking. Officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency told our correspondent on Tuesday that progress is being made on the interrogation of the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police and other suspects. So which jail now, which detention now Abba Kyari dey? They not tell us who. Just as they tell us in now the candidate for DSS. But these people, they not tell us where them hold Abba Kyari when go carry drug. See the way where they treat the Biafran people and the way where they treat the Northern people is two different things. That is why I don't tell them before in some of my videos years back. See, all of us get different ways where they take treat us. Then when be the APC and PDP people. The Northern people, they treat them like high class people. While the people when come from the South, then they treat them with iron hand, low class people. That's what they call us. So we are not first class citizens. Now only the Northern people be the first class citizens. Okay, look at what they do. Evans the kidnapper, the one where they say in kidnap so many people and do so many bad things. Okay, nobody is supporting Advance, but see what they do to Advance. But if Abba Kyari go come out now intact, if you go look anywhere where they nothing touch him, nothing stain him, they not beat him, they not blow him, they not do him anything. See the way when they take do Nnamdi Kanu up till today, the DSS people refuse to allow Nnamdi Kanu to change his clothes in the prison. Imagine. But this Abba Kyari go to chop ngwongwo inside prison. Abba Kyari go to chop jollof rice inside prison. Abba Kyari go to drink beer, go to drink champagne inside prison. Only God know the kind of prison where they won't put this Abba Kyari, which I doubt. Abba Kyari is not going anywhere. The police and all these people, this is a full-time concocted, made-up story. Anyhow, we won't call them, ladies and gentlemen. Made-up stories. Now, be this Abba Kyari thing. They're not arresting any Abba Kyari. It's a big-time game. Big time game. Look at the way when they treated Nnamdi Kanu. From Kenya, now they begin beat this man, beat him, blood, all in head, scatter. Handcuff this man for leg, handcuff. Make them show us picture where they take handcuff Abba Kyari for hand or for leg. Make them show us the picture. Make we see the picture where they take handcuff Abba Kyari for trafficking drugs. Make them show us picture when they take handcuff Abba Kyari for carrying cocaine. You will find none. None. Moment after Abba Kyari was declared wanted by NDLEA, the Nigerian police force, through the force public relations officer Muyiwa, Adojobi announced Kyari's arrest. The police subsequently handed Kyari over to the NDLEA. NDLEA, they be narcotics people. They not be AK people. Whether they lock somebody now inside prison, and the people get prison now the police people or the DSS people. I beg, make una dey stop to deceive una self. All of una liars. An officer of the NDLEA who prefers anonymity because an intervention is ongoing told our correspondent that Kyari would be arraigned soon. Okay? He will be arraigned for criminal charges in accordance with the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Act, the officer said. I don't want to go further, ladies and gentlemen, because it don't take too long when we begin analyze this Abba Kyari and his criminal gang. And the criminal gang when he get now, the whole northern politicians will be APC and PDP people. They know what they do. They know what they do, ladies and gentlemen. They know what they do. So now here we will stop. If you get anything where you want to contribute regarding this topic, come tell us. If you feel say they arrest Abba Kyari, truly, come tell us. Even though say they handcuff this guy leg and the hand, which we will never see any handcuff. You know go there see the man head they bleed or his face swollen up. No. Abba Kyari will be eating ngwongwo, isiewu, egusi soup. All the whole thing when they eat normally at home. They go they present them to them like in fact like the president of the country. Yeah, they talk see the arrest Abba Kyari for where? You go see Abba Kyari, man. The man go there in house, they will tell you say day for prison. That is the northern people for you. Right? One love, everybody. Please don't forget to follow, forget to subscribe. If not today, that is the very first time when they come across my video. I love you all. Take care and stay blessed. One love.